Today we are going to study chapter number 2, Hundreds and Hundreds of Wags by Santani Govindan. Wags means the movements of the tail from side to side or from up and down. Santani Govindan has written many books for children which includes poetry, picture books and short stories. This story which we are going to read is about a small puppy who was very sad and later on meets an old dog who teaches him various ways and tricks to overcome his difficulties. Husky was an unhappy puppy. His brothers and sisters had long curly tails, but he had a very short one. It was so small you could hardly see it. Husky is the name of the small pup who was very unhappy. Do you know why? Because of his tail, which was very small and it was not even properly visible. But his brothers and sisters had long curly ones. Now his brothers and sisters could make their tails stand up straight and stiff when they were angry. They could wag them when they were happy. They could hide them between their legs when they were unhappy. They could even run around in circles chasing their own tails. Husky's brothers and sisters used to play with their tails. They used to make their tails stand up straight and stiff when they were angry. In order to show their happiness, they used to wag their tails. They also used to hide their tails in between their legs, showing their unhappiness. And they even used to run around playing and making fun, that is, chasing their own tails. But not Husky. He was so unhappy about his tail that one day he decided to leave home. But as Husky was unable to do all these activities, he became very sad. And you know what Husky decided? Husky decided that he will be leaving home very soon. He ran far away as fast as his legs could carry him. At last, he stopped in front of a meat shop in a busy market. Husky's mouth watered and his nose twitched. He was very hungry. But the meat shop owner chased him away. Husky felt sad and alone. Then an old dog slowly came over to where Husky sat. Husky now started running and he went away very far. After running for a long period of time, he stopped in a busy market in front of a meat shop because Husky was very hungry now. His mouth started watering and his nose twitched. That means his nose moved up and down because of the smell of the food. But the meat shop owner did not give any food and instead chased him away. Husky felt very sad and lonely, and therefore he decided to sit in a corner at a distance. And then when he was sitting there, an old dog slowly came near Husky. "You are new here, aren't you?" he asked. "Yes," answered Husky. "If you want something, you should look sadly at people. Then, when they look at you, you have to wag your tail as hard as you can, like this," said the old dog and wagged his tail. Both Husky and the old dog started talking in their own language now. The old dog asked Husky if he was new in that place. Husky replied yes, he was new. Then he started teaching Husky certain tricks as how he can get food. The old dog told Husky that if you want something from people, you should look very sadly at them. And when they look back at you, you should wag your tail very hard. The old dog himself wagged his tail and showed Husky how to do. Husky stayed silent and looked down. "Why? What's the matter?" asked the old dog in surprise. "It's my tail. It's too small to wag." Husky now did not say anything to the old dog and looked down feeling very sad. The old dog was surprised at Husky's behavior and out of care asked Husky why he was worried and unhappy. Husky replied that it was because of his tail. It was so small that he cannot wag. That means he cannot move his tail. "What a silly young pup you are," the old dog laughed. "There's nothing wrong with your tail at all. Wags come from a dog's heart, you know. When a dog is happy, he can wag his tail well. Think of happy things. Juicy bones, cats to chase, a warm, dry place to sleep. As he named all these things, his tail began to wag. The old dog started laughing at this and told Husky that there was nothing wrong with his tail. He added that in order to wag one's tail, its size does not matter, but he should do it trying hard with all his heart. He said that a dog can wag his tail when he is happy, and then asked Husky to think of happy things like juicy bones, cats to chase, and a warm, dry place to sleep. As he named all these things, his tail started wagging. Now think of something that will make you happy, the old dog told Husky. I would like one of those juicy bones over there, said Husky. He stared at the bones in the meat shop and slowly his tail began to wag. The old dog told Husky to think of something that will make him happy. Husky said that he wanted juicy bones from the shop. He started staring, that means looking at the bones with his eyes wide open for a long time, and his tail slowly began to wag. At first, it was hardly a wag, but as he thought more about the bone, the wag became stronger and stronger. In the beginning, Husky was unable to wag his tail properly, but slowly, as he kept on thinking about the bone, his wags became stronger. In this manner, Husky learned to wag his tail. Now, go up to the man and wag your tail. He may give you a bone, said the old dog. So Husky wagged his small tail at the meat shop owner. He was afraid the man would get angry. He was afraid that his tail would stop wagging. But Husky wagged his tail with all his heart. Now the old dog asked Husky to go near the man and wag his tail. Husky went and wagged his small tail at the meat shop owner, but he was also afraid because of two reasons. First, because the man might get angry, and secondly, because he thought that his tail would stop wagging. But Husky did not lose heart and kept on wagging his tail. Suddenly, a fat juicy bone came whizzing through the air. He jumped and caught it. Then he dropped it at the feet of the old dog. That's for you, he said. Then suddenly Husky saw a fat juicy bone flying fast and coming towards him through the air. Husky jumped and caught the bone and then gave it to the old dog as a gift and said that it's for him. But it's your bone, said the old dog. You wagged your tail for it. Oh, never mind, said Husky proudly. I can always get another one. After all, there are hundreds and hundreds of wags in my tail. The old dog wanted Husky to have the bone because Husky got it because of his hard work. Husky replied that it's all right. Husky was very happy with himself and proudly said that he could always get another one because there were hundreds and hundreds of wags in his tail. So students, in this chapter we read how an old dog helps an unhappy puppy to be strong enough to overcome all his problems by never losing hope and by being happy and trying again and again. So, we should also never lose hopes and always keep on trying until and unless we become successful.